What's up, guys? Stein back with another video, and today I'm talking about something that really impacted my life to make my life way better, way more successful, and way clear. I get a way clear understanding of who I am as a person and how I can actually help other people as well, because it all starts with yourself. When you become great yourself, everyone around you gets that impact from you, from your internal whatever you project to other people. So I'm talking about S.A.V.E.R.S, and that is from the book Miracle Morning. I read this when I was in 2020, the summer of 2020, when COVID was going on, and it established a morning routine that I did every single morning that allowed me to gain clarity on my day, clarity on my goals, clarity on life, and it really changes things up. Okay, so what is it? The S stands for silence. The A stands for affirmations. The V stands for visualization. The E stands for exercise. The R stands for reading. And then the S stands for scribing or journaling. It's called S.A.V.E.R.S. So let's go through them one by one. First, meditation. There's very a lot of benefits of meditation. People talk about these benefits all the time, where you sit in silence, you close your eyes, you sit, and you basically you sit down, close your eyes, deep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and you're just thinking about nothing besides nothing. That's the hardest thing about meditation, is you literally want to think of nothing while you just want to think of your breath, your breathing, like, and really internalize every single breath that you take, like nice and slow, like controlled. Like this habit will greatly impact your life, impact your success of how it makes you make better decisions. It makes you get a clear, like, you're not thinking about problems, you're just thinking of just absolutely nothing, and that allows your mind to get better throughout the day when you do this. And it's going to take time. Like, I still have not mastered meditation. It's extremely hard to not think of anything and have your thoughts not wander, because your thoughts will always wander. The second thing, affirmations. I would recommend to pick 3 affirmations: one on health and fitness, one on career and financial, and one on relationships, and read them out loud every single day. And you read them out loud, you read them with enthusiasm, you read them with grit, with determination of this is exactly what you want. I want this. You say exactly what it is out loud. You read out loud. It's very similar to goals, but that's affirmations. The next one is visualization. It's similar to meditation, because you close your eyes and you kind of like picture. What I like to do is picture my perfect day, picture what I actually want. Like, usually when I'm visualizing, when I do this visualization every morning, I get amazing ideas, because I'll sit here, I'll close my eyes, and like I'll kind of picture my perfect day, and then like I'll get like 2 to 3 like really good ideas. So what I do is I stop my visualization, I pull up my notes in my phone, and I write down what those ideas are, or I order something that I thought that I needed to get right there. Like, maybe I needed to buy this or buy that. Like, I'll order it off Amazon. So I'll do those things, and then visualization can be goals, it can be your perfect day, it can be like, you're basically visualizing what you want out of life. You're visualizing what it is that you desire, what it is that you actually want to achieve in your life. And then when you do this, when you visualize, the picture becomes so much clearer. I mean, I remember reading in Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, how he talks about visualization and how important it is. Like, every single day you have to sit down and visualize, like, how you want your life to look, like what kind of car you want to drive, what kind of house you want to live in, what kind of body you want to have, what kind of money you want to have, what kind of husband or wife you want to have, what kind of, like, whatever you want for your life, because a lot of people don't sit down and do these things. And I mean, you just look at it, you look at people's lives, and they're not really living the life that they actually want to live. They're living the life that somebody else has designed for them. Got that from the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. And like, this is time for you, all of these sabers, All of this time is time for you. It's time for yourself. It's time for you to develop yourself in the morning. Like I said, time for yourself. You do it in the morning. It's time for you to develop yourself, so that way in the later in the day, like you've done basically the things you've needed to do every single day. Like you've done everything that you could do, like to become the best version of yourself, and that's what this S.A.V.E.R.S allows you to do. So that is visualization. Next is exercise. And it can be anything. It can be cardio. It can be running outside. It can be walking outside. It can be the elliptical. It can be weight training. It can be calisthenics. It can be pull-ups. It can be push-ups. It can be jumping jacks. It can be jumping rope. The list goes on and on and on and on. But you want to develop a positive habit of exercising every single day of your life, because it'll only benefit yourself. And even if that's simple as walking every single day for 45 minutes, like that goes so far, because a lot of people, they don't get enough exercise. Like, I mean, I just got back from the grocery store and I parked pretty close, and I remember reading, I like read this stuff in books or magazines or whatever. People say park in the end of the lot so you can walk further. It's like, no, I'm gonna dedicate time to exercise. Like, and that's what you should do. Like, I'm not gonna waste time to park in the back of the lot so I can get more exercise by walking an extra 20 steps. Like, no, I'm gonna dedicate time out of my day to exercise, to make myself better, to do my cardio, so that way I won't have to park at the end of the lot and walk further. Like, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, dedicate time out of your day to work out. It doesn't matter if you like doing it, if you don't like doing it, you must do it. Health is very, very important. And like, I love listening to podcasts and audiobooks or information that's actually going to better your life. Like, whatever it is that you're into, listen to that while you're working out. So this way you're not just, working out because a lot of people say, oh, working out's boring or it's not fun or whatever you think about that. Listen to something while you're working out that actually is going to better your life, that's going to help you. Because when you do that, your life will become way better, because you're developing your mindset and you're developing your body by working out. So that's exercise. Next is reading. Now, in the book Miracle Morning, he suggests reading 10 pages a day. Andy Frisella's program, S.A.V.E.R.S, he also suggests 10 pages a day. Now, the program S.A.V.E.R.S that Andy Frisella created and this S.A.V.E.R.S are very, very similar. But reading 10 pages a day of a personal development, nonfiction, or entrepreneurship book every single day of your life will only better your life. Like, you're not going to get any worse by doing that. There is nothing negative that can come out of reading books that you can, like, and this is what it's important to pick people's mind. Like, look at just any successful athlete you want. Like, Michael Jordan has wrote a book. Tim Grover, he trained Michael Jordan. He trained Kobe Bryant. He's written books. Like, there's like people. There's so many. Like, Derek Jeter has written a book. There's every little athletes, famous people, like ancient people, like people who have done significant things with their lives have wrote books. And you need to pick those books up that they've written so you can get inside of their minds. You need to get inside their minds and what they've actually been thinking, what goes on through their minds on a day-to-day basis. That way you can think the exact same thing. So guess what? Then you get the exact same results by putting in the same actions that they did. That's how life works. So that's reading. The next thing, S for scribing / journaling. You should journal every single day for 20 minutes. I mean, I just wrote down in my journal today that all the famous people journaled that, like, they write down their thoughts. Like, it's just sit down and just write out your thoughts for 20 minutes. This does wonders for your body. It does wonders for your mind. It does wonders for your soul. Like, journaling really does, like, help you so much for your mental well-being, for, like, just getting your thoughts out on paper. I mean, like I said, if you're pissed off, write down everything you're pissed off about. If you're happy, write everything you're happy about. Like, just documenting your thoughts on a day-to-day basis will take you so far, because, like, you'll go back and you'll read that one day. I mean, this is why I myself like having a dedicated journal. Have a journal dedicated to just you journaling. I like to personally write. I don't like to type. That's just me. You can do either. but I feel like writing definitely is more beneficial because you have the pen and paper right in your hand and you're just writing whatever comes to mind. Literally, whatever comes to your mind, write it down. Brainstorm your thoughts. I mean, your mind is always moving. Your mind will never stop running through ideas. Your mind will never stop running through thoughts. So every single day, get a piece of paper, get a journal, get a notebook, and write down your thoughts for 20 minutes every single day. You will be astonished of how far you will be just by writing down your thoughts, getting more clarity on what it is that you actually want, getting more clarity on your goals, on your visions, on your whatever it is that you want. So that's journaling. So let's review. We have meditation, affirmations, visualization. It's a tricky word to say. Exercise, reading, and journaling. All 6 of those things. Stands for S.A.V.E.R.S. I read this in the book Miracle Morning. If you haven't read the book Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, I highly recommend reading that book, so this way you get more understanding of. He basically explains all these things in greater detail, but if you do these things every day, your life will improve. Your life will not get worse. And I highly recommend doing these things every single day so that you can be the best version of yourself. That is the video for today. Like the video, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we will see you in the next video.